Frost. 32. The plan was to go out and have some fun, and none of that involved me babysitting anyone. Thyme is almost getting on my nerves because of her drunk behavior, but then again I can't leave her because Dainty would never forgive me. She returns to the table all smiles. She has been calling the waiter to bring her another bottle after downing the first one, but I keep dismissing him. I feel for the poor guy because she is giving him such a terrible and uncomfortable time. She has just settled when a shisha bong and 6 shots of something I have no idea of are set on the table. To Dainty and I, to more healthy babies and to living our best lives. She says, downing a shot. God, this is so good. She says, downing another one. Thyme, you have had enough. I say when she picks up a third. She laughs. You are so rigid. This is why that lover boy of yours will never be man enough for you. She says, and then downs the shot. Thyme, enough of this. All this alcohol is not good for the baby. I say, getting mad. I have sobered up and I am now mad at her. I notice that some people are now watching us. She has managed to make a complete fool of the both of us, and I am inwardly praying that no one is taking a video of us to later post on the social streets. What are you, Ginger? My gynecologist. When did you become the pregnancy police? She's now on her feet again and pulling from the bong. I pick up my phone and call Dainty. He doesn't pick on the first try, so I call again. You girls having fun? He asks when he picks the second time I call. You need to come here now. I say, my throat getting dry. Is something wrong with the baby? Are my babies okay? Everything is going to be wrong with your child if you don't bring your cheating ass here now. I yell. Come down, Ginger. I understand you are mad, but you have no reason to talk to me that way. We are at Monkey Pools and I just want to get the hell out of here as soon as possible. I say, dropping the line. I turn back only to find Thyme is back on the dance floor, but this time around with a man that I don't know. They are dancing in a very uncomfortable way. I have to step in. Sir, you need to get away from her because she is a married woman. I say. Married? Do I look married to you? Thyme responds, looking at the gentleman. Of course not, my lady, he says, placing his lips on her neck. Thyme, please, we need to go. I beg. Get the hell away from me, Ginger, and get a life. She spurs, this time grabbing the man by the neck and kissing him like her life depends on it. You know what? You are on your own. I say, going back to the table and grabbing my things. I walk over to the bar area and buy myself a bottle of Jameson before heading to the car. I don't even bother getting any mixer. I just start drinking from the bottle, allowing the insides to burn me. I don't know why, but hot tears start falling. I am really hurt with everything Thyme said. I want to convince myself that it was the alcohol talking, but then again, drunk minds, sober thoughts, right? Over 20 minutes later, Dainty starts to call me. Where are you? Still here. I am here. Where are you guys? I am in the car park. I say. I see his car drive towards where I am. There aren't so many vehicles parked. Hey, he says. I wipe away a lone tear. Where is Thyme? Inside. He wants to ask more, but I shoot him daggers so he doesn't bother. I go back to my Jameson until minutes later when I hear Thyme screaming. I get out of the car and she is on Dainty's shoulder. Put me down, she yells. Her jeans are unbuttoned and her crop top is nowhere to be seen. What the hell is wrong with you? Dainty asks, putting her down. And what is wrong with you? She asks him back. I don't remember the last time I saw Dainty this upset. All the Jameson in my head flushes out. Look at you, Thyme, he says, pointing at her. Look at you, Dainty, she says before laughing. She is totally wasted. Having a conversation with her won't help. Dainty, she is drunk. I am not talking to you. He is not talking to you, Ginger, she says, still in stitches. You are pregnant, you can't be behaving like this. Who told you? Told me what? That I am pregnant. You honestly think I am stupid, Dainty, right? Thyme, you are pregnant for me, you are carrying our child. She laughs. He moves close to her, I can see the veins in his neck protruding. Dainty, don't, I beg, not trusting anything that's about to happen right now. What can he do apart from sleeping around? He wasn't even man enough to be there for his wife when she needed him the most. You think he is the type of man I would allow to father my child? Don't you dare talk about too mellow, he says, moving closer. Dainty, don't, I beg. What can he do? He pushes her, so hard there is a thud sound when she hits the ground. Get up, you bitch, he yells. I move to where she has fallen when she is not responding. I kneel down and touch her head. Dainty, she is bleeding, I say with fear when I see blood oozing from her head. Dot dot. Ginger, Dainty whispers, and I get out of my head. Yes. The tribute, he says. I stand up and go and stand next to the casket to read my tribute. I open the paper and look at the congregation before I start reading. Thyme was the best sister anyone could have wished for, and I was lucky to have spent some time with her before this. I begin and everyone sympathizes with me in their hums and nods. Dot dot. Your friend and author, Winnie. Hibiscus.